look ahead games for Friday. We got the play-in games, Hornets and the Magic, Warriors and Suns. I mean, some of the interesting storylines you have, the Hornets, Con Knipple just got benched, just flat out benched.
Out of nowhere.
In that game, ice cold.
Yep.
Steph Curry making one more run, and there's an awesome video of what Draymond Green did to Kawhi Leonard in the last 3 minutes of that game. Just went old school Draymond and pulled 3 minutes of his youth out and just completely shut him down. So we got Hornets and Magic. We got Warriors and Suns. Let's start with Hornets and Magic. Any look-ahead thoughts?
Yeah, I think watching Orlando play basketball sent the game back about 150 years last night, because that was just – this team is just unbelievable. They had every advantage in the paint in the world last night, and they decide we're just going to take a bunch of jump shots and shoot three-pointers that we are not really good at making anyway. And, yeah, we're going to make 4 or 5 of them, and that's it. You're talking about a team that led the NBA in trips to the free throw line. And instead of trying to keep dominating in the paint, they're just going to settle for jump shots and to shoot threes. And, yeah, they're only going to shoot 26, 27%, and they're going to lose. Worst coaching job I've seen. No Embiid. They didn't take advantage of it. They have been better at home, but you ultimately have to score in order to be able to win. I don't know how they're going to score. Offensively, they are totally upside down as far as I'm concerned. They figure out ways to lose games. I think Charlotte's got more than enough to be able to get it done against Orlando, who quite honestly shouldn't have any business, even though either team is going to get bounced out rather quickly against Detroit. But I think Charlotte's the better game than Orlando is at this point.
I mean, Banchero, man.
It's hilarious. 4 of 22, 0 of 5 from 3. I mean, he was lighting it up last night. Like, what? They lost Wagner. I think he came back only to like hobble off in the 4th. But I mean, why are you settling for 3-pointers? Like, you're going to rely on Desmond Bane to carry you to the Like,
yes,
come on.
They are.
Just take it to the rack, man. Take it to the hoop. What are you doing? They were fouling them left and right. I mean, they led the league in free throws for a reason. Stay physical. Don't settle for jump shots. But that's exactly what they did.
What do you think about Warriors and Suns? Is Steph doing the Vince Carter, I got one more in me?
I mean, and shout out to old man Horford, too, man. I mean, hit some big shots in that game. Porzingis also quietly doing his thing. So, listen, anytime you have Steph Curry on the court, playoff Steph is a killer. We've seen that version of Steph Curry and the Warriors a lot over, decade plus now. So I wouldn't feel too bad, Clipper Nation. But my goodness, Phoenix, if you can't beat this version of Golden State, back-to-back home games for you in a play-in series, like, now's the time, Booker and company. Like, you've got to win this game. It's very difficult to win 2 games on the row in this spot. But Portland takes over 50% of their shots from 3. And, 3 is more than 2. And they made a heck of a lot more of them than Phoenix did in that first game. But how many threes do you think Golden State's going to take? So if they don't do a better job of defending the perimeter, Steph Curry and Golden State will steal one and then eventually move on and get, destroyed there by OKC. But hurry up and bet Phoenix sooner rather than later, because this was 2 last night. I'm already starting to see 3s. You can probably still get the money line under 150 at this point. This has got to be a spot that, Booker shows up and they end up getting it done here, because the variance level with Golden State, if Steph doesn't do that, they lose that game by 20 last night. Can he do it again on that knee? That remains to be seen.
He took 23 shots.
It's
supposed to be on a minutes restriction.
What happened to that minute restriction? It was a point restriction, I think. Well, you haven't hit 36 yet, Steph, so you can still go out there and play. Keep chucking them out there. But, I mean, who are we kidding, though? This whole thing is laughable about who are these teams beating anyway? besides each other. Like, was somebody upsetting Detroit or Boston? Is Portland going to upend San Antonio? Either of these teams really good? No, it's not. It's just basically an exercise at this point, because we all know the bottom half of the NBA this year. Woo! Good luck,
Joe. I mean, my Sixers, they get to be 12.5-point underdogs opening up against the Celtics. There's your upset alert, Joe, right there, right?
Well, listen, looks like Embiid's ass fell out, so he's not going to be I think, for this series anymore.
Surgery needs.
The appendix turned out to be his ass. Now he lost the toe, so I can't figure it out. Kudos to them, though, making Nick Nurse look like he knows what he's doing. But
you get to get embarrassed by Boston for the 20th time.
And seriously, with you Sixer fans, really, we want Boston? That what you really want?
I wasn't chanting. I was saying I want Cancun.
Yeah,
I want
exactly.
Cancun. That's what
you
I
want.
was
Tea times is what you want, because that's going to happen sooner rather than later. Who are you kidding here? But it's so top heavy this year. It's crazy in the NBA.
What do you have up for everybody, Joe?
We are locked and loaded. We've got 4% NBA play for the weekend to start, and 2 in Major League Baseball starting a little later today. So I think the first game goes off a couple hours, so we still got some time in that game as well. All of that available over at WagerTalk.com.